Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to Scorp Tarot. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Mark. Welcome back to Scorp Tarot. Thank you all so much for the love, the support you all show me. Sagittarius, this is your mid to end of January of 2019 reading. Now, all of the messages that come through, everything may not resonate, but only keep those things that do resonate. Leave the rest. It's meant for the next sun, moon, or rising sign of Sagittarius that view the video. All right? Guys, how has your January of 2019 gone so far? Has it been a happy new year for you? Good, hopefully so. All right, Sagittarius, this is going to be a 7-card general reading. Like I said, it's a reading for the collective, guys. If you want to look at the energies that are specific to you and your situation, that's what the private readings are for. And you can get still one of my 2019 private readings. If my energy resonates with yours, then email me at scorptarot, scorptarot@gmail.com to get that 2019 reading, or you can get a timed reading, a 15-minute, 30-minute, full 1 hour. All right. If you have internet connection, doesn't matter where you are on the globe, you can connect. We can connect, and I can do your reading. All right, Sagittarius. Guys, have you checked out my new Etsy store? I'm going to include the link in the description box below. If you like bath products like myself, you love to luxuriate, take care of your skin, especially during this winter season as we are in right now, where I am, then check out my bath bombs, check out my bath products. The link for my Etsy store, Scorp Tarot, is in the description box below. You ready to start? Any contact information that you need from me and my price list, Sagittarius, is below in the description box with my price list, the readings I offer, my contact information, and then the link to my Etsy store, and also if you want information on this beautiful tarot deck. You guys ready? Let's get started. I'm going to tilt the camera down, Sagittarius, so you can see the cards as I shuffle them. Okay, and they come out. Creator, what messages do you have for the sun, moon, or rising sign of Sagittarius this mid to end of January? What should Sagittarius focus on? What should Sagittarius be aware of? I ask that only the highest energies of love, light, and truth come through these cards and come through me. What messages do you have for the sun, moon, or rising sign of Sagittarius? What is it that you want to communicate to the sign of Sagittarius in this reading from mid to end of January? I ask that only the highest energies of love, light, and truth come through these cards and come through me. All right. Let's get one outcome or advice card. Creator, can you give the sign of Sagittarius one outcome or advice card? What messages do you have? Okay, that's the card. All right, let's look. Your first card, Sagittarius, is the Knight of Wands. Now, this can be you guys. This Knight of Wands is energy that speaks to that knight who is charges forward powerfully. He comes in quickly and he leaves quickly. Like I said, it's a fire sign individual. This can be you or this can be another fire sign. That would be a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries. Very hyper, very adventurous, ambitious, passionate. They do call this the player night of the deck. I didn't make it up. Research it. This, like I said, this can be some of you guys. Let's keep going. Next, you all have the Two of Wands. Okay. This is energy that speaks to, all twos speak to duality. They speak to the need to make a choice, a decision this mid to end of January. For a lot of you, you guys are moving away from something that doesn't serve you anymore. All right. This is the energy I'm feeling. This isn't going to apply to all of you Sagittarius, but it's going to apply to some of you because it came out, about to come out my mouth, and I had to pull it back. But I'm going to speak the truth because that's what I speak on my channel. I speak what the energies that come through me, that source wants me to communicate to you. Some of you guys are leaving behind maybe this energy of being a little flighty, energy of not having stamina to see things through. That could be what you guys are leaving behind with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is energy that speaks to, could be travel. Like I said, it's definitely movement with this Two of Wands. You're leaving behind something that does not serve you anymore, and you're moving towards something that better serves you. You have the world in your hand. You get to choose what it is you want to move towards next. Now, for others of you, this can speak to travel. And I would say that because you all also got the World card later on, and then you got the Six card, the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is a card of travel. It's a card of, or if you're not literally traveling, it could be a card of letting go of something, moving away from something that doesn't serve you. So a lot of you guys are very hyped. If this is about travel, you're very hyped, you're very excited, you got a lot of energy in regards to traveling, in regards to something new that's coming in. Others of you, you're leaving behind and make energies of kind of being a little flighty, leaving behind procrastination, leaving behind starting something but not finishing it. That's what this Two of Wands can be speaking to. Next, I told you. Didn't I say it? Thank you. I told you. Next, you got the Devil card. You know, the Devil energy can just speak to those habits that we have that aren't in our highest and best good. Feeling tied to something that does not serve us. Remember, I talked about procrastination. You're leaving behind some of those practices, some of those things. And all of us have habits that don't serve us. But it looks like for some of you, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, for this mid to end of January, your attention is being called to that. Something is coming up, bringing your attention to that, and you're deciding once and for all, you know what, I need to look at this. I need to decide to do things differently, because there is some addictions. That's what this can speak to. The Devil energy can speak to excesses of any kind. It can speak to over drinking. It can speak to drug use. It can speak to anything out of balance. A lot of you guys are leaving that behind. You're making a decision early on in 2019 that, you know, you want to do things differently. You're tired of maybe the results that you've had in the past. Like I said, flighty energy, starting something, not finishing it, or not getting your goals accomplished like you want. And you want to be able to stand more resolutely in 2019 as a boss, not as a knight, but as the king, as the boss. All right. And you're attacking your shadow side, that Devil energy, feeling tied to something. Like I said, could be addictions, something that's not in your highest and best good. And you get to choose whether you want to continue as things have gone, or whether you want to release this and let it go. All right. Next, Sagittarius, you guys got the Five of Wands. There may be some sort of conflict, because all fives do speak of conflict, but this is like petty energy. This is energy that speaks to competition. You know, you got that person that always is selfish, and you can come with some good news and they always want to turn the conversation to them, and or that person who you tell them something good that happens in your life, and then they try to, you know, tell you what the limitations are, that you can't do it, nobody in this family has ever done that. That's what this energy speaks to. Or that person who, you know, only wants to that. Okay. Especially, this is how these cards sit. The Knight of Wands sits right on top of the Five of Wands. The Knight of Wands can be selfish energy. And especially with the Five of Wands sitting up under that, selfish and competition, this can be speaking to energy of focusing too much attention on yourself. Needing the attention. Needing the spotlight. Source is saying there's an ending to that. If you are dealing with someone that is like that, or if you are like that, Sagittarius, Source is saying you're being given the option to choose to do something differently. You're being given the option to release and let go of any sort of addictions, any sort of behavior that isn't in your highest and best good this mid to end of January. You can release it and let it go, standing more, walking more in your power, being that adventurous, that confident, that self-assured, that boss that you are, Sagittarius, letting go of any sort of competition. There is no competition. The Bible, like the Bible say, and I believe, and most holy books say, each of us are fearfully and wonderfully made. So we're specific. There's nobody else like us. The only competition is ourselves. People that don't understand that are really doing themselves a disservice by thinking they can compete with anyone else. Nobody can compete with me. And I don't try to compete with anybody else. I'm myself. And this is the energy that Source is saying. As you move more so towards the energy of knowing who you are, being self-confident, then that's what's going to bring you to a place of success and allow you to complete whatever this cycle is. Yes, this is a major cycle that you guys are completing this mid to end of January, Sagittarius, with the World energy. This is the last of the major arcana cards, the Roman numeral 21 card. It speaks to ending of cycles. And I feel like it's a cycle for some of you Sagittariuses. Like I said, it's a cycle of addiction. It's a cycle of excesses. It's a cycle of you guys starting 2019 off and deciding that you want more, you want better, and you're willing to do the work, start on the journey, make the decision to move towards, leave behind any sort of addictive behavior that's held you back in the past and move towards a new world, because you have a new day that's here. Source is saying you're being supported with this cycle ending the world. Source is saying something new is coming in. So why not decide to do it better this time? Why not decide to stand in your power this time? You're being supported, but you just got to decide that you want to come up out of any sort of energy of competing with anybody or any sort of conflict, going back and forth energy. Stand in your power and be authentically who you created to be. Be the best version of yourself. All right. Now, the world card, like I said, can also speak to travel, to movement, traveling the world. All right. Next, Sagittarius, you guys have the Six of Swords. All right. This is the card of moving away from something that no longer serves you. This can be figurative for some of you Sagittariuses, but this can also be a card of travel. Some of you guys are traveling this month. All right. Some of you guys are, like I said, you're traveling. Also, this can speak to letting go. Remember, we also talked about the card that sits on top of this Six of Swords is the Devil card. Some of you guys, this is Source saying you're letting go of addictions. All right. That's what it's going to be for a lot of you guys. So bravo. Stay strong. Remember, all of us are called to remove things from our life that don't serve us anymore. Allow old cycles to end. Just because you've always done it that way, if you're not getting the results that you want to get currently for, you can release it. You can let it go. There's nothing more powerful than you are. Not even this lower vibrational devil energy, especially when you make your mind up, Sagittarius, that you want to see change in your life. You want to be a better version of yourself. You can do it. You can accomplish it, but you've got to decide and put forth the work, the time, the effort to make improvements in your life, leaving behind things that don't serve you anymore and moving towards something that better serves you, creating a new world for yourself. All right. So let's recap. Sagittarius, in these first 6 cards, you guys got 2 major arcana cards. You got some heavy hitters. You got the devil energy that speaks to addictions. That can speak to, energy of things being out of balance, feeling tied to something that does not serve you, some sort of addictions it can be. And Source is saying you have the energy to overcome that or to deal with that for this mid to end of January of 2019. And then also you guys got the World. There's a cycle that's coming to an end. It's a time of change for you guys. So release the old way of doing things and welcome in something new, Sagittarius. Now, the major focus, like I said, is Wand energy. Your home sign. Source is saying that's being highlighted this mid to end of January. You guys start out with the Knight of Wands. This can be you all. Then you have the 2 of Wands, and then you have the 5 of Wands, where Source is saying, with this Knight of Wands, that can be a little flighty energy, but it can speak to feeling really amped up, charged up about your goals for 2019, having a lot of passion, having a lot of energy, enthusiasm with accomplishing your goals. But with this Knight, you just got to be careful that it has stamina, that you have stamina to complete the goal, not just to start it, but to actually complete it and see it through to the end, because you're definitely moving away from something and moving towards something that better serves you, releasing and letting go of any sort of energy of competition, chaos, being frustrated, annoyed by this energy of competing. You don't have to compete with anybody, all right? So, Sagittarius, that Wand energy, your passions are being highlighted this mid to end of January. So, flow with that energy. Staying in balance, remember, because you did get the Devil energy. So, stay in balance with whatever that you are leaving behind and moving towards. And a lot of you could be traveling, because you do end your reading with the 6 of Swords. That's the card of travel. Or if it's not a literal travel, it can speak to letting go of people, places, or things that don't serve you anymore. Habits that don't serve you anymore. Releasing it and letting it go. All right, Sagittarius, let's look at what your outcome or advice card is. All right, your outcome or advice card is the 6 of Cups. All right, this is exactly, I already spoke on this. There's something that's coming up for you, Sagittarius, is an old way of doing things is what I'm feeling. This could be past memories. The Six of Cups can speak to nostalgia. It can speak to someone coming back from the past. It can speak to just past memories coming up. But there is energy of nostalgia. And Source is having me to say, if there's something that's coming up from the past that doesn't make you feel good, that brings up chaos, conflict, and that is what kind of triggers you into going into whatever this devil energy is, this energy of addictions, this energy of feeling tied to something, Source is saying, manage your emotions. Source is saying, just because you have this energy coming up of memories, don't allow that to trigger anything within you that pushes you to do, maybe tap into, like I said, this energy of excesses. Manage your emotions. You are the ruler of your emotions. All right. You can choose to do something new. You can choose to do something different. So come into this, let go of the old cycles, the old things that don't serve you anymore. That's what this is saying, because Source is saying with the World card, there's a cycle that's coming to an end and you have the opportunity to do things in a new way, Sagittarius. So that's your reading. Guys, I'm sending you love and light. Thank you all so much for your love, your support. I appreciate just all the love you show me in my channel. Thank you, Sagittarius. I'm sending you love and light for this mid to end of January. If you would like to look into the energies around you and your situation, email me at ScorpTarot, ScorpTarot @gmail.com. I'm still offering my 2019 readings. You can get a timed reading. That would be a 15-minute, 30-minute, full 1 hour reading. And all you have to do is email me at ScorpTarot, ScorpTarot @gmail.com. Also, check out my new Etsy store, Scorp Tarot, for my bath products. I'm going to include that link in the description box below. My contact information with my price list and the readings I offer is below in the description box. I'm sending you love and light, Sagittarius. Take care, guys. Namaste.